I'm Tom Ackerman with former Cardinal Kyle McClellan. It's the pitcher's pitch on KMOX.com. Kyle, this is the best team in baseball. The Cardinals are 38-19, and they're doing it without Adam Wainwright, without Jordan Walden. They've had injuries along the way. They just took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. Now they go to Colorado to face the Rockies. This team, if anyone had any question who's the best in baseball, they've clearly answered it.
Yeah, for me to my first year with KMOX, you sure did pick a good year for me. This is pretty easy from my seat. I mean, everything they do is good, and they just keep winning. It's very, very impressive to go into Dodger Stadium and win 3 out of 4 against the team that is up there and one of the best teams in baseball. They're probably going to see this team down the road in the playoffs again, and it's impressive. That's a tough place to play. Jaime, people have questions about him on the road. He pitched outstanding against Kershaw, and all in all, it was a great series.
Yep, and Waka and Martinez were great, and we're going to hear from them in this series. It'll start with John Lackey. Now, John has all of that American League experience. He's so good at Busch Stadium, but away from home, how does he pitch, and especially Coors Field? What is the key, Kyle, pitching at Coors Field?
Coors Field's tough. So there's a couple different things. Your ball doesn't move the way it naturally does, the way it does at home, because of that altitude. Adam Wainwright adopted a new 2-seam fastball, or actually a 1-seam fastball. Joel Pinheiro used to throw this 1-seamer, and Adam's ball used to always cut, and he would go to 4-seamers and have a hard time in Coors Field because it would be more straight. He started throwing this 1-seam fastball because it's the only way he could get the ball to take its natural movement. The other thing there is that when you run in from the bullpen, Russ Springer told me my first year, take it about half speed that you normally do because you're going to be gassed by the time you get there. You're constantly trying to catch your breath. So there's definitely some tricks there. You can't lift as hard as you normally would because your body doesn't recover as well. So the weight program's tailored a little differently for these 3 days. So it's just, all in all, it's a little different feel. The last thing is that no lead is safe. I've seen 8-run leads in the last inning get blown away. So you might see guys like Kevin Segrist and them pitching in games that you normally wouldn't see them in, maybe a 5-run lead. You might see them in there because no lead is safe in that field.
What about leading up to the game in your preparation in the days leading up to the start?
Yeah, you keep it all the same. We're creatures of habit. You do everything that you normally would. And then you just mentally have to make those adjustments beforehand of, being aware that, of each pitch, did it do what I wanted it to do? And if not, you got to be able to change on the fly. So experience really comes into play here. And the 3 guys that they have going, especially with Lackey, I think that's a big advantage for the Cardinals.
It's Lackey, Waka, and Martinez as the Cardinals take the best record in baseball. They're up 6.5 on the Pirates in the Central. They're actually up 6 on everyone in the National League right now as they go into this game tonight at 7:40. There'll be a 7:40 game tomorrow, and then on Wednesday it's a 2:10 start right here on KMOX. And on KMOX.com you can see all of Kyle's great material, KMOX.com/Mac. We appreciate it, Kyle.
Hey, I just came off a big victory at fantasy camp, so you never know. I might be back on the field. I know they had scouts in there seeing me. I was throwing about mid-70s, low 70s, so maybe I'll have another chance.
Oh, do we have the early report on a Kyle McClellan comeback? Let's get it out there on social media. We appreciate it, man. Thanks.
If they take you 72 miles an hour, I might have a chance. Thanks.
It's the pitcher's pitch on KMOX.com.